Running live. Everything blessed. What's it like? Greetings and blessings, welcome. Doing a little live album listening party. Check the link in the story. Go to judahgold.bandcamp.com. And the new album that we released, JaHcoustic, running live out of our control right now. We're here to answer the questions, give some stories behind the scenes. This is where the album was recorded, right here on this microphone. We have Perch at the back there, lead guitarist, created many of the beautiful songs that you're hearing. Everything is a blessings to see everyone. Greetings to everyone on the inside. Just warming up the vibes. Bringing opportunity and testing out these things, you know. If you haven't listened to the album yet, check the link in the bio. Go and listen. Fire I go burn, yes it a go burn. Tell them that the lion is the lioness come. Satan going down, yes you going down. Babylon no tell them words, powers and souls. So them light up the rocket and say them gonna move. Still them can't touch the stars.
Everything on your end.
Propaganda them a spread, becomes like a dagger to them heart. Jack continue to scream and burn them there. Still them don't wanna hear. So the Lion of Judah rock and come in and take away all their fear. Fire a go burn, yes it a go burn. Tell them that the lion has come. Satan going down, yes you're going down. Babylon no tell them words, powers and souls. Don't make me burn down Babylon now. To the system of fraud and the people God love you. Come Perch, make me done them now. Zion International, where's powers and souls? Well, Rasta live it, not them not got the gate. On Babylon when they are night to see it.
You realize this is all people do now in 2023. They just go live and they sit there and do nothing. That's not what we're gonna be doing. We could just have the song playing in the background and the album running in the background. And for those who seek to go and listen to it, can go and listen to it, yeah? Big up the Galavante in Trini. Happy Independence Day to Trinidad and Tobago. 61 years of independence. And for those who don't know, it's Emperor Haile King Selassie who brought that structure to Trinidad and Tobago to eradicate the colonial hold from the Queen as he made his tour around the Caribbean. And that is where we formed our first government, People's National Movement. And right now this whole world is lacking the righteousness and honor and integrity and morality and principles of biblical nature, the ancient text that has made this world function so well for so long. So the whole purpose of this album, JaHcoustic, is to attempt to bring that back into the music industry. Creation of Perch back there, yours truly here, and of course our friend and bassist Freddie, and others who have helped in the creation of this album, Mellow Red being one as well. Big up yourself. to give thanks to Raya Creative on this one doing the backup vocals. Every song in this album has a story, and the story follows through from start to finish to a spiritual and psychological level. If you look around in mainstream music and mainstream anything right now, this day, this second, this moment, you'll see a lot of demonic activity, a lot of evil, dark forces working through very weak-hearted and weak-minded people. And these are the people who are influencing our children, which is atrocious. They are not the lions. They are not the lionesses. They are little yapping hyenas. And they have no true power, no strength, no talent in the reality and actuality of it all. Because they sell themselves out, they sell their soul. We hear so much of these things transpiring as we grow from child into man and woman. And they're stretching the veil to a level of acceptance of perversion, to confuse the mind, to allow perversification of it, to drop in their Nazi programming, mutations, abomination. If you don't see it, then you're blind. That's not on us, that's on, for those who don't have eyes, they can't see. Yeah? But for those who have eyes, must see. Because it's our choice. For those who choose to see, have to deal with that reality. And we have to choose to walk away from that perversion and demonic behavior of these mainstream artists who are not bringing anything positive. Everyone says they make good music, but I have yet to hear it. And I have a history of playing music. I have earned my stripes in the music industry as one of the top DJs in Trinidad and Tobago, traveling the world doing our thing at Zygon International. 20 plus years in the industry. You've seen it. And that's why we stop focusing on that and handed down the reins to the younger generation to take over from us. So we can now go forth and preach our music in a manner of bringing righteousness and truth and honor and integrity and love. A little accountability, because this world they're heading in a direction that is righteous, nor is it wholesome or healthy, because everyone is focusing on money, focusing on mammon. If you don't know what mammon is, research it. M-A-M-M-O-N. It is an evil form of finance. Big up Sarah on the inside. Happy Independence Day, Trinidad and Tobago. So if you haven't checked out the new album, JaHcoustic, links are in the bio, in the stories. Go and scope it. We're doing a little listening party now. But we're giving a little insights to why we have created this music, why we have done what we have done, and continue to do what we do. Because for those who have eyes shall see, he said. And we have to protect the children in these day and age of perversification of their minds. They're coming after our children because they can't come for us anymore because we're too smart for them now. So they're going to manipulate the child's mind to accept slackness instead of preserving their innocence. That can't work. That's not okay. And we see a bunch of foolish parents who are pushed against a corner and they say, oh, we gotta be nice and kind. I don't want to be kind to nobody who's doing the wrong thing. If you want to go be kind to the devil, go right ahead, but you ain't gonna find me there because I'll be the one beating up the devil. But the devil is not welcome near me, plain and simple. I'll big up yourself, Brett. Greetings and blessings. If you go and check the link, you can get judagold.bandcamp.com, and we're in a chat here as well. And that's just playing, streaming live in the background. We have no control on that one. That's the listening party. But we're here on the IG live, you know. Speaking of why we're doing these things, why are we creating this music, why we represent Rastafari, why we represent Christ, why do we represent what we represent? We had to take it to a higher life, a higher perspective. We have to see what's transpiring here on this earth. If we look around at all the nations of this realm, turn it on a little bit. They're taking away the creativity out of the children, they're taking away the imagination. So we have to inspire that back in, give them protection, show them that they're safe in a wholesome environment. Because I don't see any mainstream artists doing that. And if they are, they have a second agenda because they're sold out. They only care about a paycheck. They're going to do whatever they have to do for a paycheck, and we will not do whatever we have to do for a paycheck. We walked away from paychecks. We walked away from that money. We truly followed the word of the biblical text and said, all right, Jaja, show me what I need to do. I'm giving up my money, I'm giving up my old life. Let me see what I need to do. And then he put me through the trials and tribulations of which we need to go through on the wine press that the whole world has been through, and squeeze out all the nonsense that no longer serves purpose. And in that it strengthens our spirit and creates a greater brotherhood, loyalty and honor. A great responsibility is put on the shoulder of us then, as human beings. A purpose. And while they want to tell us we have no purpose, God is there telling us we have a purpose. Who are we going to listen to, man or God? I listen to the Most High. Many people say they speak for God. They don't have the authority to speak for God. Nobody does. God said this and God said that and God told me this. It's alright, well, why? How? What's the purpose? What is the outcome? Is it selfish or selfless? So as we're in the JaHcoustic listening party, live vibes on the IG, we ask everyone to listen to the lyrical content. Listen to the guitar, listen to the bass, listen to the drums, listen to the music. Transport yourself into a different realm. Closing your eyes and taking a breath. Be still and know that I am Jah, he said. For too long, people are there all up in their mind. Too much thoughts, too much distractions, too much manipulation, too much deceit. Who is real, who is truthful, who is honorable? Well, you will know them by their fruit. And you see who is putting the fruit out there, who is fruitful and who is fruitless. Who are there chopping off their breasts. Therefore they cannot feed the baby. Because woman want to be man now. But woman can't be man and man can't be woman. And mainstream sources are forcing this down our throat and putting this into the visuals that children have to see. Riding the bus, riding the taxis, riding the trains, riding the public transportations, billboards, subconscious programmings. Coming from who? Who's doing these things? The governments? The principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places? Who? The who? Who's the leader of the who? Who's the chief doctor out there? What are they doing? CDC, who are they? That's why we have a good day. We don't pay attention to them, we don't pay mind to them, we don't listen to them, because who are they to tell us what is good for us when they are not qualified? Studying certain things does not make you qualified to tell someone else what is good for them, because literature has changed. Greetings and blessings, everyone joining. Check out the live stream right now, judahgold.bandcamp.com. You see the live listening party going on. You can hear the album. We give a little insight to the vibes. Now we wanted to make happier music, because the judgment don't come, verdict's been read. You have to big up Fat Pig Society, yeah man. Every time. They do great work. Great work in cannabis, yeah? Cannabis heals. Once used for medicinal purpose, outside of the recreational use. Definitely big up Bill Althouse, Virginia, and everyone else out there. You got Randy Miles as well, yeah? We have to find happiness within ourselves. We have to find peace within ourselves. We have to be able to battle that egoical deceit of the mind that is manipulated from darkness. Within the darkness, light has to be shined upon it. Light has to shine in those dark corners and spaces of self. So what is inside is light. Christ said these things, yet I don't see people following it. I see them following Paul. How could a murderer come tell me how to follow Christ? It's half-assed backwards. It sounds like a manipulation tactic to me. It won't work for me. I cannot listen to somebody who used to kill tell me how to follow a man who never killed, who was killed. I can't do it. My brain will not allow that to transpire or concur to anything being stated, because I have to now question what is the killer's prerogative. If somebody has a problem with that, then they don't know the words of Christ. They don't give us no time and space here, preach, to talk about these songs, bro. They don't give us 2 seconds to say, hey, that song was about this and that. Having a good day. I'll give you a little story on this one, Heartstrings. We're down in the urban jam with Mello, Purge, myself, and my brethren, Sabuki, out of Jamaica. He was visiting. We wrote these lyrics like 2 nights before. No music. It just came to me. Dealing with connection to an energetic source of feminine, divine space. Holy Spirit coming over the body. And every time I would think of this woman, body would light up. Purge starts running this riff. And say, yo, let's try that. And 5 minutes later we have this song. And we recorded it and put it up on YouTube. Take 1, Heartstrings. And now, here we finally released it in this album, JaHcoustic. Yeah man, Croptober. I know it very well. Hemp does heal. But cannabis is the real healer, brother. Because hemp is a fraud name for cannabis. I don't like calling it hemp. That's a Babylon name. They have no hemp plant. Hemp don't exist. Call it what it is. You need THC and CBD to heal. You need the THGs, you need the CBNs, you need the CBAs. There's science behind the thing, yeah? You see Rastaman is ashamed about them things, brother. Especially coming from the Caribbean. We follow Babylon indoctrination. We don't answer to nobody in this country who tells us they are government, because they answer to us. We are the people, right? We know what's right. We put them in power. And we'll take them out of power if we have to as well. Cannabis heals, exactly. Jah bless it and set it. It's Jah who make that plant. That's the fact of the matter. We sing about that in this album too. We have a song called King Solomon Grave. It was found, but it didn't make the album, it didn't make the cut. So they released it in a single form with the acoustic vibe. We wanted to get the album out in time and get it ready for this Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day. And of course the Super Blue Moon, which is up in the sky there. Happens once every 10 years. Next one is 2037. Once in a blue moon, yeah? This is a momentous occasion that is transpired here on earth. Good musicians coming together. I don't know why Perch hiding behind me. But I'll go so you can see Perch. This is Mr. Guitarist right there. Without him, a lot of these songs would not be possible. Without Mr. Mellow Red, a lot of them would not be possible. You know, it takes teamwork, makes the dream work, you know?
Yeah, Sabuki was hitting the djembe on this one, and that's when I started playing that riff.
Right. So Books was hit to the Jembe. Big up Sabuki Life Yard 360 out in Kingston, Jamaica, doing great humanitarian work, helping the children, helping the artists, really doing the work of Rastafari, of Emperor King Selassie I, following the words and works of Christ.
This one could be like when I read it today. I didn't think about it. Lady in Green. Could be talking about cannabis.
Lady in Green is double entendre. So Lady in Green is about the herb. Speaking of cannabis, you can't really check that link right now, brother. We're doing a live, but nah, there's no disrespect. Nobody could disrespect me, bro. It's impossible. Nobody can really disrespect anybody unless it's, you know, purposely done within ill intention. So I know that's not who you are. If you listen to the lyrics of this one, Lady in Green, it's about man and woman, because man and woman make child. Two must become one. Two men can't make one child and two women can't make one child. They could just make some fun for themselves for a little while. You can't make no child. The Lady in Green is also the Mary Jane. Men fall in love with the plant because it supports them through their tough times. When people want to beat them up, throw them out into corners and left them for dead, you know. Cannabis heals. But there's a specific female that this song was meant for, inevitably. She knows who she is. Many women love to wear green. So all the women who love to wear green, we big you up. The song is for you too. My Auto Radio, big up Trinidad and Tobago. Independence Day, 61 years independent, yeah. Bless up Smalley, each and every time, my brother. Now releasing new album, JaHcoustic. Make sure I get on the radio station in Trinidad. I'll email you guys a link, or you can check the links in my stories and download some things if you need. Produce your album right here in the House of Judah TT. Perch, guitarist right there. Freddie out of Tampa Reggae doing the bass, and of course yours truly doing the vocals and some of the other fun stuff in it. And the ukulele here from Kala. Oh, we have to also big up Kala. So this is what does all the picking and all the little solos on the album. The ukulele vibe, yeah? In Trinidad and Tobago, we call these things a quattro, Venezuelan style, because I play it like a quattro. I don't really play it like a ukulele. Give thanks to this gift from Kala. Wonderful present. Italy on the inside. Blessings to you, Queen Francesca. Freedom fighter. Pedophile destroyer. That's what we are talking about. Saving the children. Because for too long they have destroyed the children's lives. These things are more important to me than the music. The music is fun, it's a hobby. It brings awareness. It allows us to express ourselves. But the children are the future, and these demons. And Doja Cat and them demons. I had to block her today when I see the kind of nonsense she posting up. Fire burn them to ash. No shame, no apology. Because they are destroying the minds of our children. 24 million people are following a demon. And they have no idea they're following a demon. They think that she's just an artist expressing herself. She's a puppet. She's a fool. She was nothing before and she'll be nothing after. Mark my words. There's right and wrong, right? You have to protect the children. The children are the future. You have to protect the women who make the children. They want to take away women from us. I love my woman. They must be mad. They can't do that. There's only one type of man who want to take away woman. A man who don't like women. But he comes from a woman. So that means he doesn't like his own mother. Big up Hannah giving us the love for this. Who just so happened to be wearing a green dress when I was recording this song. I sent her a sample and she listened to it and she loved it. Ranking Productions, great film production out in Trinidad and Tobago. Happy Independence Day, TNT. The wonderful land of TNT, where we come from, born and bred. Red, white, and black, 868 every time. Yeah, man, Scotty, big up yourself, my brother. So check out the new album, JaHcoustic, all live streaming platforms. Everything is out there, free to the world. And if you want to support, you can go to the Bandcamp page and donate something, and help us continue to upgrade the studio. As you see, we're upgrading the roof, upgrading the t-shirts that Perch there is wearing, making some little hats that we could sell to some people. You like a hat? They sell you a hat. Blessings, Perch model, the guitars, everything.
You want one?
Yeah, please. I would like one. But again, we're here doing the listening party, checking on the vibes. Listen to the lyrical content, listen to the music, listen to the vibes. This song was written by a brethren of mine in Trinidad, Egon Edgel, and myself, of course. The Perch make up the music, and everybody comes in and builds on it. But I gotta tell you this story. Let's turn the music down for a second. I was in Trinidad and Tobago a couple of years ago. This is when we went to film Land of TNT, 2020, before the real shutdown. God told me that I had to go get this done before all this madness occurred. I said, alright, let's go. Got to take my family home, my dad, my mom. See, last time my dad got to go home before I took him home to bury him. It was a wonderful trip, an experience. And after they left and came back to Tampa, getting ready to go down the islands, where we had to go on a boat and get ready to launch the boat and wait on the tractor man who was sleeping and couldn't find him to wake him up. Thank you. And waiting 2 hours to launch the boat with my cousin Dominic Booz. We out there in Island Home, sitting on there playing. Pass the guitar for me, please. So I have this guitar in my hand, right? And we're just picking and doing some vibes. This is the Kalonji, signed and sealed by Sizzler Kalonji. A wonderful gift gifted to me by Rashan Hart out of England, who's now in Cayman Islands. So, playing this, and all of a sudden, in the distance, I see a Rasta man walking, and he just makes a 90-degree turn. Eye contact, we're 200 yards out. He just starts trotting towards me. And he walks up to the boat, we're on the boat waiting on the tractor, and he says, yo, what's the vibe? How long you playing guitar for? I say, what's going on, Rasta? And then we just start chatting. He's like, permission to come aboard. Comes and he starts playing some music on the thing and he starts singing. I say, what's the vibe? So I say, what's your name, brother? He say, Egan. So he started laughing. I say, what's your name? I say, Keegan. He said, what the F going on here, brethren? And from that day, we're brethren, you know. I spent 2 more weeks in Trinidad before I filmed the videos on the TNT with Energy Media, TT, Jono, Abood, big up yourself, out in Dubai there now. And we came up with the song Spirit, man. Came up with some other riffs for some other songs that we've created, but Spirit, man, he showed me some lyrics and a little vibe, and I said, yo, I need to sing that song. And he said, yo, let's go. So Egan Edgel, big up yourself, my brother. I know you're out there working on either the oil rigs or working in the island home there on the boats. Blessings to Raya. You missed your song, Raya. Raya is the one who did some beautiful vocals for Heart of a Lion, the Declaration. Oh, thank you. Well, we couldn't do it without you.
How that boy about this song?
That's the story of Spirit, man. And now we're going to Don Bing. Perch came up with this wonderful little vibe here on the guitar. And Don Bing is the world's first music video and reggae song and music created for an NFT character who just so happens to be part of the Crypto Rastas community. Don Bing is an iconic movement that we just so happen to be part of as well. And you can find a music video for Don Bing. This is the JaHcoustic version on YouTube, on the official Lion of Judah Don Bing, Spirit Band Don Bing, Judah Gold Don Bing. You can find it. If you want to purchase Don Bing at NFT, it's for sale as well. But he's worth about $300,000. So, yeah. We made a really beautiful digital art music video and created our own little cartoon characters. Another journey. Don Bing has more stories to come as time progresses, so stay tuned for that. Remember, holding the faith is everything. Trusting in yourself and trusting in God. That's what Don Bing kind of teaches us. That he sees himself in the future within the music video as he's still a precursor to himself. It's a time travel within it. A vision shown to him of him on stage singing before he's even capable of getting there. So again, God shows us these works in mysterious ways. We have to keep very laser focused on that, yeah? No distractions, no sadness, no depression, no negativity. We have to keep it positive. We have to believe in ourselves. Don Bing is about that, believing in yourself. In the urban jam, Don Bing in my dimana. Heady vibe. So again, we give thanks to everybody joining the live, going through the JaHcoustic. They're live streaming vibes. We don't really have control on what's happening on Bandcamp, but we're allowing Bandcamp to do its thing as we do our thing on the IG live, yeah? Technology makes these things possible, so greetings and blessings to everybody on the inside, all the kings and queens, princes and princesses, pipers and paupers, all the emperors and empresses, yeah, goddesses and gods. Remember the different levels and stages in this life, but it takes time to grow. We have to follow that trajectory. Nothing is overnight. You do not plant a seed and get mangoes the next day. You have to wait. You cannot plant an avocado seed and get avocados the next day. You have to wait 9 to 10 years. Everything takes time. And once you trust in that process and you don't give up, it will happen. I assure you. And for those who want to stop us, we created this song.
The blood of Christ wash over them.
Send prayers to them.
Give food, shelter, and clothing. Nourish their soul, child.
Sila. Bless it. Check out the album JaHcoustics. All the streaming platforms all over the earth. Right now we're in Bali, we're in Italy, we're in France, in Africa, we're in India. Streaming right now as we speak. Because I have people out there streaming it. So you gotta pray for our enemies, you know. You gotta pray for those people who wish us ill will. We gotta pray for them because they don't know better. They're ignorant, they're selfish, they're foolish. They think that we are competition to them and that there's only one space on earth. 7 point how much billion people. And they want to hold you back from your dreams and your goals because they want to throw stones at you. Those people throwing stones at me and they all living in glass house. I could pick up stone and throw stone too. But my stones are prettier than their stones, yeah? So I'd rather keep my stones to myself. Again, a lot of the songs that Perch and I make up, it's just me and him. Inspired by his guitar. He brings up the riff and the lyrics come. It's a process, and we trust our process. And we get the idea, and then we do the rough draft, and then we do take 1, then we do take 2, then we do take 3, and then we have the final take. And that final take is it. We say, alright, go forth. And then we start to mix it, master it, and set it up. It's a process. Sometimes it takes days, weeks, months. Sometimes it takes years. But my child, you've just begun. So we hope that you take time to listen to this album on your own. Put on some headphones, play it in your car, play it in your bedroom, play it on the TV, whatever it is, listen to it. light up a spliff, mix a drink, whatever you want to do that makes you happy. Pour some wine, pour some tea, drink some kombucha, eat some fruit. Get comfy. Go on the beach and listen. But listen. Search up the lyrics and read it and comprehend it. To see what we're saying. Listen to our heart. And see. Not only with your eyes, but with your eyes. Discern the truth of why we're doing what we're doing and who gives us the authority to do that. No doubt. Read your Genesis, read your Bible, read your Quran, read your Torah, read it all. Read your Bhagavad Gita, but you'll only find one truth in the ancient text. Jah is the master. Nobody bigger than Jah. And for the time Jah walked this earth again, all that evil gone like that. You don't need to fight. You don't need no battle. It's done. One swipe. One swipe. Valley of Jehoshaphat, done. Bloodbath. All of them done. We have to pray for those who don't know any better yet. And pray for the evil of this realm. But then we have to also know that you can't pray for the devil. What good is that going to do? That's foolish. You sit there and pray for Lucifer expecting him to do what? Turn good? It's like, would you pray for a shark that come to bite your limbs off? You pray for the lion that maul you? You pray for the bear that try to kill you? You pray for the eagle that try to eat your eye out? Would you really pray for the snake that puts venom in your body? You pray for that? That makes no sense to me. I can't comprehend that nonsense. That's ignorance. So why would I pray for someone trying to kill children and molest them and rape them? Why would I pray for them? Why would anybody support drag queens singing and dancing and stripping for children? Why? Because they have a darkness within themselves. Their heart is harder. They're stiff-necked fools. To pray for human beings, but you can't pray for demons. You ever see Christ pray for a demon? No. You ever see that, Rich? You ever read about Christ praying for a demon? I never heard about that. Fire burn them red. No shame, no apology. But in the end of it all, we're coming to the end of the album. There's only one who can lead us into the promised land. The land of milk and honey, the land of euphoric peace. As the Almighty. It's not Shiva, it's not Kali. Let me tell you why. Because they say it's not them. It's not Buddha, because he said it's not him. But we respect them. And we understand their teachings. None of them were crucified like Christ. None of them were resurrected. And none of them are returning to save the world in the manner in which it needs to be saved. None of them are going to destroy the Dajjal with a simple stare of the eye. If you don't know who the Dajjal is, that's the Antichrist. There are many Dajjals. There's one big one preparing the way for everyone to follow Satan. So like Doja Cat is a Dajjal. Put her in front of me. She'll piss herself. She's just a little demon. Fire burn them. It sickens me that parents and people allow that filth into their children's minds. I know my parents had a hard time listening to me, or having me listen to certain music growing up, may it be some hip-hop with some cursing. But there was no perversion in my life alone. Greetings, Tony. And everyone else on the inside joining, blessings. 777. Grata Sandra. When justice is part of Jah plan. Big up Gaia Luna. Crystal Queen. Blessings. Yeah, man, they are the dread ones. Right, dread ones. Only Jah can lead the way. So we gotta let Jah lead the way. So if you're tuning in, check out the album JaHcoustic. All streaming platforms. The lead guitarist, Perch, has made up majority of the riffs. Yours truly Judah with the vocals. The ukulele vibes by, is it Kala? Yeah, that's the Kala. We have Freddie on the bass and Mellows assisted with some drums. There's some djembe with the little shakers. Big up my brother Chris Gold who did some little production there. Big up Daniel Bless out of Trinidad and Tobago every time. Real Rasta man that. Real Rasta man that. A lot of fake Rasta man out there. A lot of fraudulent man them. If you don't believe me, go look up Rastafari TV and listen to Empress Fanai. Real Rastafari. Because we know what Selassie said, we know what he did, and we watch him and we trust him. And he leads us to who? He leads us to Christ. And Emperor Haile Selassie used to fight the man who is the leader of the who. Think about that. He was one of his students, and he turned against him. He's one of them informers who sell out Emperor Haile Selassie to the evil ones. So why would I trust him with my health? Fire burn him to ash too. So that's the album there, JaHcoustic, 44 minutes, 10 tracks. There's a 1 and a 44 in there. There's meaning in that. So we ask you all to check it out. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the music. We recorded it right here in the house of Judah TT. And this is just one of many studios we have. And we hope to come visit next to wherever you are located and perform live, sing it. And bring the energy, bring the vibes. Bring the healing and the blessing. Because the sound that we bring heals. The lyrical content we bring heals. Because we know what we're doing. We're not guessing and we ain't doing it for money. We've been doing this for free for a long time. So if anybody wants to make a donation and assist and help us, because we have helped others for so long, and pay for the good works, you can do that on our Bandcamp page and all the links are in the bio. You can send donations or whatever you like to do, and if not, that's fine too. The music is free, it's for you. Thank you, Raya Creative. Much love and blessings. Happy that you like the final mix. Because your voice is wonderful and beautiful. On that song, The Declaration, Heart of a Lion. You really did a wonderful job. One take wonder. You only had one chance to do one take and you did it. Came out great. I remember that night like it was yesterday. Good times, good vibes, yeah? Perch, you have anything to tell them?
Not right now.
Not right now, so next time. So we look forward to come hold our vibes wherever you are. And give thanks you spending some time with us, listening to the album with us. Check it out on your own. Put it on replay. Share it with your friends, family. Share it with your children because they can listen to it. There's some adult little jokes in there, but they won't understand it till they get older. It's safe. It's all safe for them. Good vibes. That's the fire right on the case. I didn't feel like. So blessings upon blessings, and may the blood of Christ wash over each and everybody here watching this into the present and into the future, which will then be our past, because we'll be on to the other songs. And we have a bunch coming your way. A whole set of different kind of vibes, yeah? So look forward to that. So until next time, we give thanks. Much love and blessings.